Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi everyone. Now, my group, which is me, Muhammad Shamim, Hakimi, Juliana and Irisha, will answer and discuss about the questions that have been posed to us. Without wasting time, we will continue the sessions by answering the first question. First of all, to answer the question asked, which job we choose after the post-COVID-19 pandemic. The job chosen after our discussion was marketing manager. Before that, do you know what a marketing manager is? Marketing manager plays a role to market a product requires a way that is not easy. In addition to having to compete with other product, marketing also requires that a product be trusted by the public. It takes skill to make a product that sells in the market. Well, the marketing team is usually led by the marketing manager. He may be responsible for several products in the company or just one product. In general, he acts as a conceptualist and evaluator. So now, you must be wondering what responsibilities or duties a marketing manager needs to perform. Actually, the job as a marketing manager is a lot, but I want to tell you only part of it. One of the roles of marketing manager is they need to find new ways to market their product to increase the likelihood of attracting potential user. This selection process become the job of marketing manager. He need to find new things from strategy to channel marketing and choose the possibilities that will happen. In addition, coordinating marketing strategies is also the job of the marketing manager. Strategies are needed to ensure a successful marketing process. Here, the role of the marketing manager becomes important because through intuition, he will know the strategies that the company should do to market the product. So, I will continue our discussion with the second thing, which is relate to the Big Five personality models. The first one is introversion. A little information about introversion. Introversion is an individual who is sociable, vigorous and assertive. Whereas an introvert is a quiet, shy and reticent individuals. As a marketing manager, I'm sure this introversion nature needs to be present in him because he need to get along with his team to increase their product result, and he need to be assertive in leading the marketing teams. The second one is agreeableness. Information about agreeableness is highly agreeable people are cooperative, warm and trusting, while low agreeable people are cool, disagreeable and antagonistic. As a marketing manager, he need to have the collaborative nature and trust his team to avoid the problem and increase the result of the product. According to the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator (MBTI), a marketing manager will influence the nature of introversions, intuitions, thinking and judging, and then get the ENTJ types from 16 types. ENTJ types carries the meaning of specific director. That means a marketing manager need to have this specific director nature to success and to increase the result of a product. That's all from me. I will pass to my group. Thank you very much.
Hi, by the way, in my opinion, a more suitable job to do during the COVID-19 pandemic season is a content creator rather than marketing manager. Everyone needs a suitable personality before choosing a job. Before that, I want to tell you the definition of personality. Personality is a characteristic pattern of thoughts, feeling, and behavior that make a person unique. It is believed that personality arises from the within the individual and remains relatively consistent throughout life. The ideal personality for a content creator job if associated with the big five personality models is extrovert and openness to experience. Extrovert make you sociable and openness to experience make you creative and imaginative to create a content. Moreover, if associated with the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator (MBTI), judging versus perceiving is an appropriate personality because working as a content creator has a flexible and spontaneous time and can even control their work in a orderly manner. As for work values, the important terminal values are a happy life, a comfortable life, a peaceful world, and social recognition. Instrumental values are broad-minded, imaginative, and independent. All these values can shape a person to be more motivated to create content. The dominant work value that is suitable in the workforce as a content creator is nexters, who are 25 years old and below, because they have a lot of fresh ideas, confident and self-reliant but team-oriented. In the half-Steve framework, however, I choose achievement versus nurturing because a job as a content creator is ideal for achievement because they will compete for financial reward and higher position. For example, Japan is very competitive and able to be a good example of a country. In addition, I also choose individualism versus collectivism for content creator job as this job can choose to act individual or in group. For example, creating content on social media with family members and friends. An example, an individualistic country is a United States which always make decision individually rather than a group. That's all from me. Thank you.
Next, before I explain about the effects, that we know first about what is errors and biases in attributions. To put it simply, attribution errors refers to a bias in explaining others' behavior. When someone makes attribution on another action of person, they likely to minimize the influence of situational factors and overemphasize the role. Now, I will explain about how perception affects the decision-making process of the job holder. First thing first, I choose selective perception and stereotyping. Selective perception occur when people selectively interpret what they see based on their background, experience, and attitudes. For example, a marketing manager may have a favorite worker because they are biased by group favoritism, while the manager may ignore the student poor attainment. When this happens, the workers that have poor achievement may create a lot of problems. For instance, not punctual when it comes to work, stress, and even worse, envy of employees that are good attainment. So that we must prevent this problem from getting worse by being fair and treating all employees well. Besides that, stereotyping occurs when people make generalization on someone's perception of that group which that persons belong. It refers to an expectation about the group personality, preference, appearance, or ability. For example, some people possibly think that a marketing manager are too strict and serious when it comes to deliver the task and lead members of the marketing team. But actually, a manager is sociable and humble person. This can give an effect to the workers, which are those who think marketing managers are too strict and serious may complete the task timely, while those are think the manager are sociable and easygoing, tend to procrastinate in doing a job. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Wanzul Hakimi bin Zulkifli. Now I able to talk about the statement rational decision making model in the perception of the organization behavior MGT 2023. Now I'm and my group mates or my friend has choose the manager of the marketing for the job description or the job hunter to survive after pandemic COVID-19. Now, I want to talk and I want to tell about the step and rational decision making model relate to the manager of the marketing. If manager marketing should have decided the best solution if the problem coming to the organization, example, the production have been dropped or been decreased. Okay, now I want to tell the 8 step of the rational decision making model. Okay, the first step is define or identify the problem. Okay, what is that? We must define the problem, which is the discrepancy between an existing and a desired state of affair. For example, manager marketing should put have more the best solution to make sure the profit or production for the company or the organization must be increased. Okay, the second step is identify the decision criteria. Okay, what is that? The decision criteria are criteria or factor that define what is the relevant in a decision. Okay, for third step is allocate weight to the criteria. Assign a weight to each of the item in order to give each item accurate priority in the decision. Okay. For the fourth step is develop the alternative. Okay, what is that? We must identify or list of the possible alternative that could resolve the problem. Okay. The fifth step is evaluate and analyze the alternative. Okay, what is that? We must rating each alternative on each criterion by looking at the strength and the weakness. Okay, the sixth step is select the best alternative. Okay, the manager of marketing must choose the best alternative that rank the highest score, which is we must put the best alternative to make sure that our plan must be work. Okay, the seventh step is implement the best alternative. Okay, manager marketing must putting the decision into action and putting commitment into the decision. Okay, and the last step is the evaluation of decision effectiveness. Okay, that must to be is the manager of marketing must appraise the result of the buying the advertising, for example, to increase the marketing of the production for the organization. And the manager of marketing must evaluate the decision effectiveness after implement the best alternative. And manager of marketing must see the plan that he do, the plan that he or she do must be work and must be success. Okay, that's all for me about the step of the rational decision making model in the perception of the organizational behavior. Okay, thank you.